What's up, crypto fam? It's Rod with Pow Group. Welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ Stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. Today's Friday, December 13th. Happy Friday. Hope you're well. And in this video, we're going to be discussing clown Gary Gensler at it again, doing more clown things, this time having to do with a fine, requesting a fine from Elon Musk. I don't think Elon's the guy you want to piss off right now. We know he was building a case against the SEC as well, and he thinks it's an agency that's being weaponized for political purposes, which I agree 100%. But we know that we've seen Gary's true colors, right? Everybody and their dog thought he was going to be positive for the industry. He worked at MIT, he understands blockchain, he understands crypto, he understands the history. And then when he came in, it's Goldman Gary after all, right? He's working for the incumbent banks. He's working for the JP Morgans, the Morgan Stanleys, the Goldman Sachs. He worked at Goldman. They call him Goldman Gary for a reason. He worked there, I think, for 18 years. And he's coming in to slow this industry down. If not kill it, I don't think anybody can kill the industry, but you can definitely slow it down. And it's like that saying goes, right? First they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win, right? And they get their political friends involved. And that's exactly what's happening, in my opinion, is the SEC is being used and weaponized to basically do the bidding of these political powers. And it's a way to do so through bureaucrats that are unelected, right? And they're just basically puppets. And as you can see, Gary's true colors is actually he graduated from clown school. So we're going to be discussing all of this and more. We'll take a look at the XRP chart as well in just a moment, discuss the price action in the days, weeks, months ahead. But before we do, make sure to smash the like. It helps support me in the channel. If you're new, you can subscribe, tick the bell. You'll be notified on any future videos or when I go live. And as always, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. And I do own a boatload of XRP. It's my largest holding in my portfolio. You can also follow us over on X, formerly Twitter. Handle for that is @GroupPow. Shout out to Elon. And speaking of Elon, the Bitcoin's back over 100K as well. Speaking of Elon, so Elon Musk says SEC orders him to pay fine over Twitter purchase or face charges. And you can see it was dated from today, Friday, December 13th, 2024. And he tweeted on X, "Oh, Gary, how could you do this to me?" So Musk posted a letter sent from his attorney, Alex Spiro, to Gensler, in which he said that the agency demanded that Musk agree within 48 hours to pay a fine related to his failure to disclose his initial purchase of shares of Twitter or face charges on numerous counts. And we know Elon Musk has said in the past that he's building a case against the SEC. We know that clown Goldman Gary's days are numbered at the SEC, and Mark Cuban fought the SEC and won, I believe it was. There's a lot of, big, powerful people and billionaires that do not respect the SEC. I would say every average Joe and Jane don't respect the SEC at this point. It's almost as if their reputation has been tarnished forever, and almost like you need to get rid of the agency or create a new one, give it a new name, something, right? Restructure it, whatever you got to do. But we'll see what Paul Atkins can do coming in. But obviously, this is just more clown things that we have to get through, and turbulence until January 20th, the new inauguration of the new administration, right? So we're getting there, but I want to keep everybody, I want to remind everybody and keep you in the loop that this is, in my opinion, a good thing. You don't want to piss this guy off. And so far it's looking like they are. And, he's got a lot of friends. He's got a lot of political ties now, and, creating Doge. I think, we might even see something exposed with regards to the SEC, and that's only going to ruin their image even more. And who knows, maybe through all of this, he'll lock arms with Ripple and Coinbase and the rest of the industry, and we can defeat the bully that is the US government. Because as of right now, they've just been absolutely decimating this industry. And then, FTX not being able to sniff that out. And they were meeting with, political, it's just insane, right? Like his parents, I think, did the taxes for Elizabeth Warren, right? And her anti-crypto army. So imagine that, right? Like the anti-crypto. And this was a potential plug by, the U.S. government to try to kill this industry, to make it look even worse than it is, right? So again, I think they're not trying to kill it. They're just trying to slow it down, and they're just trying to, kind of get the incumbents positioned before they unleash the shackles and let the floodgates open. But right now we are back above 100K on Bitcoin. So this is looking good. We're starting the hourly bounce here now on XRP as well. Looks like an hourly bull flag potential. And we just had our 5-wave and ABC correction. So if we do break above resistance here at, call it 262, then this is going to solidify that this was in fact an ABC correction, and we could be going for more impulses to the upside at this point. It's looking really good, and it's also a weekly bull flag, which I mentioned on a prior video. So if we just bring up the other chart that I have it drawn on the weekly time frame, you can see here it held the 0.32 fib, and the weekly bull flag would be about a $12 target. So if we break 290 from here, that confirms the weekly bull flag. And then also on total 3, it's a weekly bull flag as well, saying that the total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum could reach about 1.9 trillion over the coming weeks, which I think is very doable. And yeah, there's so much positive news going around right now with XRP. What was I saw someone posted on X, I think it was, the next candle to print like XRP is going to be XRP. So, a lot of people are doubtful because of the market cap that XRP has, but I think it can reach $1 trillion or maybe even $1.5 trillion in market cap this cycle, which would mean about another 10x from here. And like I said, we're extremely bullish on the weekly time frame. We just had our 50 weekly and 200 weekly moving average bull cross. And generally when that happens, last time this happened on Ethereum, price went from about $600 to almost $5,000. So when we have that cross happen, there's generally multiple weeks, if not months, of bullish action that's remaining. So as of right now, this is looking fantastic. If we zoom in here, I do want to check that hourly time frame to see if that was a bull flag or not. So actually, I think we pulled back a little bit more than we would have liked to see, but we actually did confirm an hourly uptrend with a low, high, higher low, and higher high. So we'll just check here real quickly. Yeah, it's there was even a higher low there, but pulled back way more than we would have liked to see for that to be an hourly bull flag. But as of right now, just stuck in this sideways range, and it is a bull flag, like I said, on the weekly time frame, and a nice weekly higher low formed, and bulls buying the dip very aggressively and quickly tells me that, this move is just gearing up for another leg up, in my opinion. So let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. I think we should be able to hit somewhere around, the $4 to $6 this month, by the end of this month, if not, the first week of January. And if we just bring up XRP once again, I want to show you the Bitcoin all-time price history index overlaid once again, just to kind of give you an update on that as well. So as you can see, it's saying about $6, $5 to $6 between now and the first week of January. And this is just tracking the boom and bust cycles. Again, it's not that the past always repeats, but it can rhyme. And you can see here that we rhymed a lot of this time, right? This is just the boom and bust cycles of Bitcoin from inception. And then we can overlay that, right? There's obviously a lot more history on Bitcoin because it's been around longer. But if we just take the early days of Bitcoin and compared to the early days of XRP, it's very similar to these boom and bust cycles. And it's saying that by February, March, we could even see upwards of $16 on XRP. So this is looking great. Like I said, from a technical perspective, there's no more bullish chart right now than XRP. From a fundamental perspective, obviously, XRP is gaining popularity around the world. It's by far the best digital asset on the planet, in my opinion. I think it's going to be the most valuable digital asset in terms of market cap, in terms of value. And then I think Ripple, the company, is going to be the most valuable company in terms of market cap, right, in the world. And I think that'll happen in, maybe 5 to 10 years or something like that. Maybe sooner. You never know. It's already valued at, I think, 100 billion last time I checked, which is more than Coinbase, and they haven't even IPO'd yet. So I think Ripple has what it takes, easily what it takes to be a 2, 3, maybe even $5 trillion company over the next few years. And that would put it, ahead of some of the most, valuable companies in the world. I think, even 10 to 20 trillion, given enough time, is very possible for Ripple. And like I said, if we can get everybody on one side, fight the SEC, fight the bully, the US government, and these unelected bureaucrats that are power hungry, and get them out of there, get that mess out of there, take the trash out, and let this industry flourish. And as of January 20th, the new administration being inaugurated, I think things are going to get absolutely banana zone crazy land. So looking forward to it. Smash like if you're excited. It's Rod with Power Group. Thanks again for joining us in the pursuit of wealth. Enjoy the rest of your Friday evening and weekend ahead. Take care. We'll catch you on the next one.